Welcome, everybody. Thank you so much for showing up at 9 a.m. or very close to it. The first full day of the conference, or the second full day, but we're happy to have you back. I'm Michael Bierut.
I'm Paula Scher.
And we've got a wonderful morning set up for you, filled with graphic design. As always, you should tweet insights and quotes using the hashtag AIGA Design. And there'll be plenty of time. There'll be some time, hopefully, after each speaker to ask some questions, and certainly during the breaks and in the spaces in between, time to talk as well. Before we get started, I want to introduce a special word from AIGA medalist Rebecca Mendez. Rebecca, could you please come up?
Hello, everyone. Hola, ¿qué tal? It is an honor for me to be here to introduce Type for Cities and Paula Scher and Michael Bierut. And I want to thank the Mexico Tourism Board for giving me this opportunity. This is going to be a wonderful morning. We have 3 AIGA medalists, and all the designers here really understand cities and how design can enhance the life of a city. Certainly, my friend Lance Wyman has done just that for my city, Mexico City, my hometown, with work that started with the 1968 Olympics and continued to amaze and inspire. Lance's design of the 1968 Olympics and I go way back. When I was 10 years old, I qualified to join the junior Olympic team in gymnastics. And then again, in '79, at 17, I was national champion and member of the Rio Olympic team to go to Moscow, the Olympics in Moscow. In both occasions, my ID card that I still have and I showed to Lance has his beautiful, beautiful design. And so does the metro, which was our subway, and that I would use to take it every day to go training. So I lived with Lance's work morning, day, and night. So thank you. As the first Mexican designer to win the AIGA medal, this is a very special moment, and I want to say 3 things about Mexico, our people, our cities, and our love for design. First, México es fuerte. Mexico is strong. We have survived some challenges recently, but we are resilient, we rebuild, and all of the destinations are welcoming visitors with open arms. And this is good because 2 weeks from now is El Día de Muertos, the Day of the Dead, and many people from around the world come to experience this amazing season that celebrates the beautiful, colorful, and joyous tradition that has evolved for thousands and thousands of years. For the Mexican indigenous Nahua peoples, life is but a dream, where only in dying do we awake. Every year, millions of migrating monarch butterflies arrive to their destination in the Mexican highlands. In Mesoamerican civilizations, the Quetzalpapalotl, the sacred butterflies, became to be regarded as the souls of departed ancestors who once a year would return from the underworld to Earth to visit their relatives. To this day, this belief is celebrated during the Day of the Dead. Mexican families and friends honor and remember their departed loved ones with altars, food, delicious skulls made out of sugar, flowers, el cempasúchitl, especially the marigold, the Mexican marigold, amazing decorations, and public and private festivities that symbolize how the dead still dance and celebrate among us. We, Mexicans, have a saying that if you look too quickly to your left, you see your own death sitting on your shoulder. And yes, we occasionally dance. Beyond Day of the Dead, Mexico has so much beauty, and it's truly a world of its own with many destinations to see and experience. I hope you will visit my beautiful country in the coming days and months. Second, we are an intensely visual culture. Our deepest traditions are celebrated in art, design, and cultural artifacts. I was in Mexico City in February in one-month art residency, which coincided with Sonamaco, one of the most comprehensive art and design fairs in the world. Most fairs primarily curate work from Asia, Europe. But what Sonamaco does is that it exhibits that, but also works from the entire American continent, and I think that's quite unique in the world. The colorful, magical, and even surreal aspect of Mexico has attracted explorers, artists, and philosophers for thousands of years. In fact, Salvador Dalí, the acclaimed Spanish artist, sarcastically claimed about Mexico, "There is no way I am going back to Mexico. I can't stand to be in a country that is more surreal than my paintings." Nothing captures this surrealism more than El Día de Muertos celebration. You're going to get a preview of the amazing work of my friend Luis Fitch and Uno Branding tonight at AIGA's Day of the Dead celebration at the Walker Art Museum. And third, as perhaps only some of you know, La Ciudad de México, Mexico City, has been named 2018 World Design Capital, the very first city in the Americas to receive this title. There are many reasons for this, but the essence of my hometown is this: we have a powerful story to share on the world stage as a model for other mega cities around the world, using design to tackle the challenges of urbanization and ensuring a more beautiful and livable city. There are going to be many, many incredible events in Mexico City next year as part of this celebration. You must go visit. Go to my beautiful Mexico City, my Ciudad de México. I'll go with you. And gracias. And then here's the mic.
Today, we will be virtually visiting Mexico City, New York, Amsterdam, Moscow, going all around the world through the medium of design.
Just to get you started and warm you up, I'd like to show you a little piece of film that, for me, was the most inspiring lead-in to environmental graphics, which we think of in cities as solving problems, as helping people traverse their way, as making life easier and more navigable. But it also provides identity and spirit. And the best of the environmental graphic designers who you're going to see today all bring that into their work. So I say, hit it and take a look.